This is like a crazy amount of power for one piece of technology. And this happened to us.
CEO of OpenAI.
OpenAI is reshaping industries.
Dude's a straight up tech lord.
Incredible amount of power. Why should we trust you?
You shouldn't.
OpenAI, humanity's savior or the next big threat? You have an incredible amount of power. Why should we trust you? Sam Altman paused. You shouldn't. That wasn't a joke. That was a warning. Because the company he leads, OpenAI, is no longer just a tech startup. It's shaping the future of intelligence itself. And the terrifying part is, even the people who built it aren't sure they can control it anymore. The fear that started it all. In 2015, artificial intelligence wasn't exciting. It was slow, overhyped, mostly useless. But one man was terrified. Elon Musk believed AI would become smarter than humans, and when it did, humanity might not survive. He warned that if a single company controlled advanced AI, the consequences could be catastrophic. That company was Google. Google controlled most of the world's AI talent, data, and computing power. And when Elon raised safety concerns with Google's CEO, he was brushed off. So Elon decided to do something radical. He would help create a rival. You're watching Framework Prime. The Dream Team. In 2015, 10 of Silicon Valley's most powerful minds met for dinner. Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, and Ilya Sutskever, one of the world's most respected AI scientists. Their goal was simple and insane: build artificial intelligence for the good of humanity. They promised something unheard of in Silicon Valley: no profit motive, full transparency, open research. That's why they called it OpenAI. Sam Altman became the orchestrator, the man connecting money, talent, and vision. And few people knew this yet, but Sam had a reputation. Paul Graham once said, "You could drop Sam on an island of cannibals, come back 5 years later, and he'd be the king." At first, OpenAI didn't look revolutionary. They worked from an apartment, built game-playing bots, experimented without direction. But internally, the conversations were extreme. They weren't talking about apps. They were talking about AGI, artificial general intelligence, a machine that could learn anything, improve itself, surpass human intelligence. Some researchers called it the last invention humanity would ever need. Others feared it would be the last mistake we ever make. Sam Altman openly said both things. AI could cure disease, end poverty, or end us. Back then, people laughed. They shouldn't have. The paper that changed history. In 2017, something happened that changed history. A small team at Google published a research paper called "Attention is All You Need." It introduced a new AI architecture, the Transformer. For the first time, an AI could learn from massive, messy, unlabeled data, like the entire internet. Google built it, but they moved slowly. They were afraid of lawsuits, of regulation, of destroying their ad business. OpenAI wasn't afraid. They took Google's invention and ran with it. That's where GPT came from, generative pre-trained transformer. And suddenly, OpenAI was accelerating faster than anyone expected, including themselves. Betraying the mission. As OpenAI's models grew more powerful, fear returned. When they built GPT-2, they refused to release it. They said it was too dangerous. OpenAI, the company founded on openness, had become secretive. Then came the real turning point. Elon Musk tried to take control of OpenAI. The board refused. Elon walked away, taking most of his promised funding with him. OpenAI panicked and made a decision that would change everything. They abandoned their nonprofit mission, partnered with Microsoft, and quietly became what they once feared most: another powerful tech monopoly. ChatGPT escapes the lab. On November 30th, 2022, OpenAI released ChatGPT. No hype, no marketing, just a tweet, and the world exploded. 100 million users in 2 months, the fastest adoption of any product in history. Internally, some OpenAI employees were horrified. Safety teams weren't ready. The system hallucinated facts. It could be misused at scale. But it was too late. The genie was out. Microsoft poured in billions more, and OpenAI became the most powerful AI company on Earth. The coup. Then, without warning, Sam Altman was fired. No explanation, no preparation. The board said they couldn't trust him. But within hours, everything fell apart. Employees revolted. 800 out of 800 threatened to quit. Microsoft offered to hire everyone. And then the unthinkable happened. Ilya Sutskever, the man who helped fire Sam, switched sides. Within 5 days, the board was removed. Sam returned as CEO. His power became absolute. The people meant to control him failed. Maybe the real danger isn't artificial intelligence. Maybe it's human intelligence, believing we can create something smarter than us and still control it. If the people who built OpenAI couldn't agree on how much power is too much, what chance do the rest of us have? This isn't the future. It's already happening. You're watching Framework Prime. And if you want to understand the systems shaping your future, subscribe, because the next mistake won't come with a warning.